Okay, so we all remember Joe Biden saying this during the debate.
By the way, the Border Patrol endorsed me, endorsed my position.
Now here's a Border Patrol Union leader sharing his reaction when he heard that from President Biden. Wow.
National Border Council Vice President Art Del Cueto joins us now. Art, it's so great to have you on this morning. So what was your first reaction when you heard Joe Biden say that he had this endorsement from the Border Patrol Union?
I'll be honest. When I first heard it, I thought I made a mistake. I thought I was hearing things.
You were in trouble.
But immediately the phone started, ringing, and text messages that kept on coming through, and I realized, hey, this is really what was said. So obviously the council got together immediately. We put a statement out. I had put a statement out immediately on my own personal social media, and it just I couldn't believe what I was hearing. We've never spoken to President Biden directly. Obviously, the line of communication with President Trump has continued. We've spoken, on a lot of issues that are happening. So it was shocking. I'll be honest. I was not expecting that. It shocked me when you hear this administration, to begin with, say that the border was secure. They've ignored it for several years. But this one was a new one for me, actually.
Yeah, I mean, I remember hearing it going, what? And I was so glad that you put out the statement so quickly and fact checked that, which was it was interesting because then Joe Biden the next day was saying, Donald Trump's such a liar. He had so many lies during the debate. And that was one of the biggest lies that he told, including Art. He said that there are no terrorists who have come, not one terrorist who's come across the border. You and I have had interviews talking about the record number of known terrorists who have come across the border.
Absolutely. It's just frustrating. I mean, and it goes to that extra level when it shows that this administration, they'll lie about what's happening at the border.
Yeah.
They won't, realize that it's actually happening. It's one of the two. And it's upsetting to see it because obviously the country's suffering from it. The men and women that are out there putting their lives on the line are suffering from it. And somebody needs to acknowledge that the problem exists so they can get it fixed. And we continue to see this administration not acknowledge that there's a problem at the border.
And here's another Border Patrol Union leader. Listen to this.
Made that claim on the debate stage last night that the Border Patrol Union rebutted that claim, saying that it will never endorse Joe Biden. Brandon, want to get you to weigh in on what is now almost all over the country. Places, cities, towns where illegal migrants have been captured in the past 2 weeks and accused of committing heinous crimes.
No, absolutely. And look, that tweet that got put up, good for Paul Perez. He is now the president of the National Border Patrol Council. He understands this is a great individual. He understands what's best for the American people. And when you look at that map that you just showed us, again, we have to have people that are going to be willing to take responsibility. We also have to recognize that the border can be secure tomorrow. If we would go back and we would look at the policies that were in place that President Trump built, they were great policies. They allowed us to do more to secure the border than we've ever done before in my 25-year Border Patrol career. And if we would actually take responsibility, if we would take that map and we would break that map down and say, what could we do better? There are very simple solutions, and we don't have to have American citizens die. We don't have to have them attacked by illegal immigrants. We also don't have to have them die because of fentanyl poisoning. We could control this tomorrow if we had the political will to do it.
Okay, Brandon, appreciate you coming on with us. Thank you very much.
So this man, and God bless him, this man is part of a group of people in charge of and responsible for our security in the United States of America. After everything he just said, how can anybody with common sense can still support this current Biden administration, bro? The man basically said the Trump administration gave us everything we needed to secure the border, but the Biden administration is just lying to the American people regarding the mess they created. It's a crazy time to be alive. You let me know what you think about this in the comment section. God bless you and your family. Catch you on the next one. Lord help us.